Assalamu alaikum. Want to comment to Dr. Zakir. It's about this title. I was commenting to. I don't see any logic why men are allowed to marry those. No, why men are allowed to marry more than one woman. Well, me wrote this comment. Oh, do I have to read this? I will read the last part. It's lovely. Because the rest, I will put it in the description on the video I'm going to post on YouTube. Because YouTube is going to delete this message. Let's check it. Let me change one word. Returned error, YouTube is saying. Gotcha. These people, I wanted just to post this comment, and it's pretty long actually. So if I press, I have to press Opslan, it's save. No, I won't save it. Annular. So it just brings back. So if I refresh the browser,
people dying due to accidents.
then it all removed. But I have this copy pasting that Microsoft's it's copy paste all the Windows stuff. I'm gonna post this on my videos because this YouTube is deleting my comments and those things. But let's read what is written. Why is a man allowed to have above 4 wives in heaven? Well, you will be shocked if Prophet Muhammad wouldn't be limited to the wives he had. That was 4 wives. No, he had more wives actually. This comment is a bit off. He had more wives than Allah limited to him. But let's just put a plus here. I'm gonna copy this stuff. Muslim man like me, mursaha, murshid, because this is shocked is connected to Muslim man like me, mursaha, murshid. I sometimes write weird things, but if you think bad, you think bad. If you don't think bad, you don't think bad. That is, if Allah says, no, if Allah says something like, oh, think bad, no, think bad, but think harder for yourself or don't think harder for yourself. For Nasrullah, in Surah Al-Nasr, Allah says, فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدَ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ. Or people who say, oh, this first translations, translator said, that means glorify the praises of your Lord and seek forgiveness. That is very wrong translation because they're saying that Allah praises you, and you have to so seek forgiveness if you understand the translation. Probably the guy who translated that said that. He will bug around, but don't lie about Allah's on purpose. don't do weird translations. If you know this translation is different, but different from what I know, and because Allah don't praise you, and you cannot glorify His praises because you glorify Allah, you praise Allah as the most beloved. فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ means glorious to Allah, the most beloved. And for Nasrullah, it is also وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ. So if you glorify Allah as the most beloved, or as the beloved, at least as the beloved, I glorify Allah as the most beloved. But if you glorify Allah as the beloved, then Allah will forgive you. وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ. Allah said, and will forgive you. So فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ. But let's go further on this because all the reason me mursaha would be shocked is because those 4 wives are from earth. And in heaven, 72 hooris. non-Adam descendant, those women, those hooris Allah is talking about in the Quran. It's written in Surah Al-Baqiyah and and other surahs. Also in Hadith they're written because the wives from earth. No, no, no. All the 72 houris wives will be there to please their husband as wilt by them husbands. It's like malakats, but they have more rights in heaven because they are wives. Malakats are kafir girls. Maybe you see from hell. All the. Well, I think I was talking with this girl. A very, very nice girl. Allah knows that already, and I will just fix it for you. But as well but this hur is also do the will of the husband because if the malakats the huris don't have the malakats, the malakats also probably don't have it because if they go to hell and Allah shows them you disobey your master, your master in heaven. No, I mean the malakats. If you disobey your master in heaven, well, you want to come back in hell? Not being longer than this. The malakats won't. But the muslimas, I will talk about them. They're also not that big problematic. People can handle them, but probably. But I had problems with waking up, and but I will talk about that. But the problem for me, Allah granting me 72 Muslims from earth. If it's instead of those houris that just please as you want, because those Muslims from earth, they have eyes and can cry and could be can't stand me doing malakats and other wives meaning houris in front of them, all of them naked because in my house in paradise would make them all naked. All wives, no male being there except me, but except if a guest comes, then they're all niqabbed. Nobody seeing their faces, their mouths, except maybe their eyes. Don't know what kind of niqab Allah will give me. I had to laugh a little bit. But, so those Muslims from our 72 wives will be troubling because do you think some Arab or some other lover could do her better than me because I'm doing this? I have other plans. So if I do them all without clothless, and these people cry, these girls cry, but I wanted to put it in short, but would isolate who can't handle among those 72 Muslimas. So I wanted to put it in short. To keep short, what hurt is long. What hurt is longer story. It's not one day, one time, boom, boom. To come to that. Oh, isolate. But I will tell you in this video actually what isolate. Don't make those Muslimas answer in front of all those malakats. Hooris don't care, but those malakats, they just came from hell, and these Muslims is trying to rebel. No, I don't want to see other girls. What you? So the house in heaven is big for the list of Muslims at least. For the more what Allah sees as a more than list of Muslims, Allah gives more. How to get more house, how to get a bigger house is the other thing. But so you, all the story, the stuff, the quote of this is a long story. Oh, so eventually the long story and now you just bring that Muslim, you from Earth? Now you all know she's from Earth. Just bring her to a room and say, do you mind me doing other girls in front of you and doing you in front of them? And do something like that. If she agree in silent or you isolate her. But these other people have other plans. Maybe the good luck. Don't know what Allah will teach you or the angels. But they do two malakats on earth. I started with one vacuuming my weenie and the other French kissing me. Full. All the malakats are kafir girls, not muslimas. Muslimas is haram without marrying them. If you marry two muslimas, I never married two muslimas. So can't talk about what I won't talk about them. And they so that was all those malakats were clothless, but they just had to say because in heaven I have plans. And Arsa saw a bit very nice stuff. Well, oh, and I'm allowed to choose next to hooris already 30 for me to choose 35,000 malakats. Oh, that is very nice for you. Because those malakats will be happy. But if they're in hell, I was going to say, they won't think that. But grace be upon them. They will not say Allah is bad or those things. And if Allah says that will be in your master and shows face of you, because Allah, the angels, Allah can order the angels to show you hologram, to show you a video or whatever or a picture. I did so during miracle day, but that's another story. We're talking about this. So this will be long because it's already 11 minutes. This screen recording. Oh, there's a malakats saved from hell or not. I don't know if Allah will put all of them in hell first to know who's their supreme master and who is the supreme. Allah is the supreme. Allah is the supreme creator. A supreme creator is also the supreme king. He orders, and he also creates. Can put you in. He create hell and humans. I can wipe out human and like that and bring them back and put them in hell, all of them if he wants. That's the supreme king. But the supreme king cannot create. So do use the normally for supreme creator when translating al mulk, because al mulk is above all things capable. Oh yeah, here and the rest of the malaks Allah alhamdulillah most beloved chooses. Don't know about what Allah is going to bring for above more than the 35,000 malakats girls, kafir girls I'm choosing from this heaven or from this earth in heaven to save them from hell if they behave don't know how crazy these people can be. But I just said about how crazy. I don't know if they do that, but did hear a voice beat up? Oh, did I hear a voice beat up the Muslim from earth, but don't like those things as in heaven, and hear me peaceful. But expect a Muslima would Allah alhamda challenge she not accepting her husband will of full joy of paradise with alcohol, great food, and doing full intercourse with all the girls. Well, got my orders and wrote a code word isolate and be isolated for the Muslima. If she misbehaves, that means, let me write it. If she misbehaves against her husband, and if she don't accept full husband authority in heaven without a fight or being sad of doing her with other malakats and hooris and accepting Muslim from us and that and all good. But this part I wrote later on, don't understand it. But let me just read, probably understand it. Oh, wrote word code. And that long sentence misses the word don't. Oh, there's a if she accepts because I just wrote I typed very fast and didn't write this word don't. If would remove this don't, and if she accepts full husband authority in heaven without a fight or being sad of doing her with other men and hooris and accepting Muslim from earth, I don't know. And if she don't accept full husband authority in but it starts from here actually. I'm a coder. If you write one thing wrong, if she misbehaves against her husband, and if she accepts full husband authority in heaven, it goes, well, got my orders, and wrote a code word, isolated and be isolated. For the Muslima, if she misbehaves against her husband, and so we leave this door, if she accepts full husband authority in heaven without a fight or being sad of doing her with other malakats and hooris and accepting Muslima from earth, then all good. I don't think there's the word don't. I read never write too long text here. But if you think bad, but at least good people understand what me saying. Let me just put this here because I don't understand anymore. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna read that whole text again, and we'll continue talking. Well, it seems the text seems all good because this don't word doesn't need to be put here, and this text is wrong that I had to put don't there. Because let me read it from beginning. Did hear a voice, because this text I wrote later, because when I saw this, I needed to put a don't there because but it's not like that. Let me read this, and I will remove this text eventually. Did hear a voice beat up the Muslim from earth, but don't like those things as in heaven, and hear me peaceful, but expect Muslim with Allah alhamd challenge she not accepting her husband will of full joy of paradise with alcohol, great food, and doing full intercourse with all the girls. Well, got my orders and wrote a code word, isolate and be isolated. For that Muslim, if she misbehaves against her husband, there should be a ah and there's a dot. If you say and, there's a dot. And if she accepts full husband authority in heaven without a fight or being sad of doing it with other malakats and hooris and accepting Muslim from earth, then all good. I don't need the word don't because I thought I need to put the wrong word don't there. I don't know because if you write too long sentences, it could be. But I write so fast. Don't know if no, not always put those dots here or this and. It means you can put a dot here and then start with and to make it starts when you sentence and those things. But that was this text and this video. Salam alaikum.